Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money's at. Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money's at. Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money's at. And the money is green. FOMC meeting must be going good. Let's detour a little bit here. Let me just type in FOMC meeting in the X. Let's see what's going on with this treacherous app they call X and see what's going on. Latest, okay. Discuss stablecoins. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Okay, summarized by Grok. Let's see. They kept the funds rate, inflation at 2.5, tariffs pushing goods prices up, growth slowed, labor market solid. Two members wanted a 25 bip cut. Markets expect 1 to 2 cuts by end of year. September cut uncertain. Balance sheet reduction continues. Okay, all right. This is interesting, but the markets are moving up. This is interesting. The markets are moving up. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to see how this plays out. Maybe a reduction in the balance sheet is why everybody's bullish. Is that why? I don't know. Anyway. We're going to come back to this. The NFL and Microsoft have expanded their partnership, and they brought AI to the NFL, right to the sideline. Right to the sidelines. Technologies like the AI expect to enhance sideline evaluation and workflows, scout new talent, and streamline operations that keep the stadiums running smoothly. This enables coaches and players to access and analyze game insights and performance in real time. It says coaches and players have access to new features built with GitHub Copilot to filter plays based on criteria such as down, distance, scoring plays, and penalties to quickly analyze formations, decipher coverages, and make more data-driven strategic decisions. Bro. So they're going to take the footage, drop that thing in the AI, and the AI going to be like, man, you got to run this route with this coverage and all, you know? So Madden in real life, yeah. Is it going to make betting easier too? I don't know. I would take a look at Microsoft though. I almost bet this morning. I almost put a play in this morning. I could have made a play this morning. And I don't know, maybe I already got like 20-30% out of it. But maybe when this news hit, we get a little spike in Microsoft. But so let's see, let's go. So this morning, you see this spike? It just ran up. And then news about the Fed meeting came and it got a little dip. So maybe there's a derivatives play here. I'm not sure. Let's get a line in here. Hold on, I gotta go to the 15-minute. I can't do it on the 5-minute. Where are we at with this? What the hell? Microsoft's on a slide. How about how? Okay, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at somewhere around here. Is that what we're looking at? So we're looking at a what is this? I'm on a Bitcoin chart.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
I'm like, this ain't what I looked at earlier. Let's go to the 1 day. Um, okay, yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay. Let's go to the 5-day. Damn, it is on a slide. Microsoft's on a slide. All right, so let's go. It keeps bouncing right here. If I'm looking properly, that looks like, what is this? It's below a previous floor. Will it continue sliding? Is this a long-term put? What are we looking at here? Well, we saw the news this morning. Let me go to the 1-day. Hold on. The news hit this morning. And then we got this pump up from 504 to 507. And when I got the news, I was going to make a play. Then it dipped a little bit. It might rise back up. We might see a pop in Microsoft, but all this depends on the whole market. The market's been down this week. So what we probably should have did, we probably should have did a call on gold. That's what we should have did. Look at that. Look at that pop on gold. Because these things trade inversely. So if the market's down, you could do a call on gold. And that's what I should have did. Damn. I told myself I got to keep a notebook. But we might get a pop once everybody figures out that Microsoft made that move, or we might not. Depends on, who talks about it. But I'm keeping my eye on Microsoft. I might make a play on Microsoft. But gold's up because the markets have been getting battered. All right, anyway. More AI news. We got to keep an eye on this guy right here. Everybody get your notepad. Write down this name. Janus Henderson. He's starting an AI ETF. I don't know what's in it because it just started. The AI demons, they don't know what's in it yet. I took my flow. I just hitting buttons too fast. I called it yesterday. QQQ puts paid huge today. So you made the play? You made the put play? You smart. Microsoft 456 is the buy. Renee says Microsoft 456 is the buy. That's crazy. So you playing the put, Renee? Chart definitely looks bearish. I gotta be honest. This chart looks bearish as hell. 456 though? Do you think? I don't know. Are you playing a put on that, Renee? AI gonna train how to shut down game offenses and defenses that have practical application on defeat and resistance. Yeah. So Janus Henderson, he's got the ETF play. I'm waiting to see what he packs, but the way he's setting this up is he's going kind of aggressive. He's looking on AI companies that are going to be, disruptors. He's looking for disruptive companies. So I'm trying to figure out what it is he's got. So remind me to check that out. Janus Henderson, we're going to have to revisit that and see what he's got cooked up in that ETF. Before we get to the Fed, well, actually, just more Fed news. This is nasty work right here. This is nasty work. Remember I told you the black woman going down. Democrats set black women up, although I don't know if we can blame this on the Democrats. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Donald Trump says Cook must resign now. So what did she do? Apparently, she's got 2 addresses listed as her primary residence. So they packing her up. Fed government, we finally got a black woman in there in the Fed. And they're basically saying she's got, Pulte jumped in. He said, man, you can't be having 2 primary addresses. So they're trying to get her for mortgage fraud. He says Lisa Cook is cooked. Yeah, she's cooked. The Federal Reserve Act of 1913 says explicitly that board members can only be removed by the president. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But black women taking another L. Black women in politics, man, it's ugly out here, man. It's ugly out here. She was appointed by Joe Biden, and now they gonna look into all them Biden appointees. You better go check your shit. If you're a Biden appointed by Biden, go check and make sure everything, you cross your T's and dot your I's, because the Fourth Reich is looking in your business. They looking in your business. I'm telling you right now. They all in your business trying to find something wrong. More Fed news. So Waller gave a speech today, Fed Governor Waller. And this one, I read the whole speech and I was like, wait a second. Did he just say what I think he just said? Check this out, chat. So he says, I hold the view that it is generally the private sector that can most reliably and efficiently allocate resources and take risks to explore the value of new technologies. Now, I agree with that. Seems like all, fun and games. And he says here, stablecoins have the potential to maintain and extend the role of the dollar internationally. We've all discussed that. The dollar is stable because of stables. But then I kept reading. I'm like, wait, what is this? And he says right here, he says it may surprise some to learn that within the financial sector, the payments industry has long been at the forefront of AI adoption. This is true for several major waves of technology. Since the early 1990s, payment firms have used machine learning for things like detecting fraud and money laundering or predicting payment flows and trends. And he said they're going to continue to use AI to enhance fraud detection. So they didn't have machine learning. He was like, hey, I know some of y'all might not know this, but we've been using this machine learning. Crazy. So now, here's what to consider. The fact that we now have this stablecoin system, couple that with AI, this is going to make the surveillance state that much stronger. That's basically what that statement says. The surveillance state got a little bit stronger, or a lot more stronger, because of the new AI. New AI is so good. So, just the number's gonna go up, but just your sovereignty is gonna dump. That's my takeaway from all of this. Now, why are the markets going up? Why? This is so strange. Crypto went up. Crypto moved up today. ETH is up. Bitcoin's up today. That traded inversely to the market this morning, which is rather interesting. But that's your finance update of the day. Let's play around with some charts. Shout out to King J. Thank you for the clips.
This product does not boost your testosterone. Boosting your testosterone is unhealthy. What this product does is it balances your hormone levels and frees up a natural testosterone production. That way you can get back to what you really want to do, which is hit the gyms.